satisfies the equation, all that. And the a is right here. It's the exponent on the denominator on the left side, which is kind of hard to find. Since we have like every base in this entire equation is the same number, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, we can rewrite this equation in a simpler way that I think might make it less intimidating. So when we subtract, or I mean, when we're dividing exponents, we subtract, right? We subtract the exponents, -3 minus a. So I'm just going to write that. I'm just getting rid of the 4's. So I have -3 minus a. And then when we have an exponent on the outside of parentheses like this, we end up multiplying it. So if it has to multiply to everything in the parentheses, then it's basically distributing. So I'll put that -2 outside the parentheses like this. And on the right side of the equation, we have two like bases multiplying, so we would add the exponents. So that is -3 plus 5. And then again, we have the exponent outside the parentheses that's going to multiply. So it's distributing. So we'll put the 7 right there. And now we can solve this like a normal two-step equation. I distribute this 2, I get +6 plus 2a. Remember that 2 negatives multiplied gives you positive, so that happened to both of those. And then on this side, 7 times, well, so we do that. You only really need to distribute if you have a variable in the parentheses. So I'd get the same answer either way, but just so like, I think it'll be easier if I make this 7 times -3 plus 5, which is, I'm just going to write it over here. 7 times -3 plus 5. Use your calculator for integers. It's not cheating if you have access to it. This gives us 2, so it's 7 times 2, which is 14. So I have 14 on this side. Next, since I'm trying to get the variable by itself, this a, I want it to be alone, so I'm going to subtract 6 from both sides. Now we have just 2a equals 8. 14 minus 6 would give us 8. And then divide both sides by 2. A equals 4, which is our answer. Doing it that way, you have to remember that dividing like bases, you subtract. Division is subtraction. Multiplication, you add. And then an exponent outside parentheses gets multiplied. If you can remember those 3 things, then you can rewrite these intimidating looking equations in really easy ways.